He flies through the air with the greatest of ease. What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and this is going to be the first of many Fandral PvP videos. The team up for this one is going to be Fandral and Miss Marvel, or in this case I should say Captain Marvel. Fandral is only a level 9 in this one, but this team up was actually quite good. They even managed to surprise me in a few cases. Case in point, this first battle was against a team with pretty high stats, and a nice weapon setup as well. Lucky for us, Witty Retort makes them miss their very first attack. I also like the fact that their agent already went, so I don't have to worry about him wiping our buffs. This means at the very least we'll have all the Neurotrope buffs for a full round. This gadget can come in extremely handy against War Machine, because if he does use 21 gun salute, he'll trigger all 3 of the counterattacks at once. They typically come after the second shot, and he probably won't be alive for a third. We also have another option. Since we have the Mystic, we can try to put obsolete tech on him, and that'll severely limit his abilities. They don't have Mystic Shroud, so let's go for it. Alright, well apparently we should have paid closer attention, because their agent obviously has the Pulse Blade. One good thing to come out of this is the fact that the Neurotrope is a tech gadget. This means that because of obsolete tech, he won't be able to use it next turn. Meanwhile, War Machine is going after Miss Marvel, and his energy attacks really aren't hurting her. If we would have got a turn with her and had Absorb Energy, it would be even worse. She also fires back with a 38,000 damage Photon Blast. Iron Patriot definitely got the worst part of that exchange. Also, since she used Photon Blast, we gained Rally, and On Guard becomes a quick action. Now we can also use his amazing level 9, Flynning Circus. And the reason I say it's amazing, well, it is a good attack, but the animation is epic. We also will put Bleeding ×3, as well as Tenderized on all the opponents. All except for Magneto, because he apparently dodged it. Nice going, Reality Hacking. Now that we have On Guard, watch these preemptive actions when Magneto goes to attack. Both Witty Retort and On Guard both proc. So first we place Distraction, and then we hit him with Riposte. By the way, all these preemptive actions may remind you of another character, Union Jack. He will be the very next team up with Fandral, and I do plan on releasing that within the next few days. Meanwhile, Magneto is getting hit with a couple counterattacks, and already their entire team is low on health. Fandral's name may be on the video, but the star of the team, Captain Marvel, will finally be getting her first turn. She's wearing her tactician costume, so we do have the quick and powered ISO 8. This allows her to cast Absorb Energy as a quick action. Now I think she can take out their agent before he even gets another chance to act. It looks like a brawl will do it, so let's go ahead and hit him with that. It does some pretty massive damage, and now we give Follow the Lead to the rest of our heroes. It triggers right away, so we're going to use our first attack to go ahead and hit War Machine. I'll be using the Hand of Apocalypse, and it should finish him off. And by the way, this weapon is invaluable. I took it off of my team and I instantly regretted it. The Brutal Strike alone comes in so handy right now. It's definitely one of the best Spec Ops weapons in a long time, and it makes pretty quick work of both of the enemies. So moving on to our second battle, don't blink or you might miss it. This time the enemy does have the Mystic. They also have Havoc and Magneto. Those are both very good PvP heroes. Their Havoc is going to go first, but we do have Mystic Shroud. This will protect us against Plasma Spheres, which he often casts first. However, there is always a chance he'll use Plasma Wave instead. But nope, instead he tries to set himself up, and it's really gonna cost their team. Due to the Mystic Shroud, we didn't get exhausted, so both of our tacticians are going to get a turn right now. First up will be Fandral, and I do have sort of a dilemma here. His On Guard isn't a quick action just yet, so should I wait to cast it and use his level 9, or just go ahead and cast it anyway? I'm going to cast it now even though it's not a quick action. If he had a turn coming up sooner, then I probably would have waited. Then with Captain Marvel, I'm going to use Absorb Energy, followed by a Photon Blast. Rally can still come in pretty handy because Fandral does have another buff action, and it also will count towards the Light Fantastic. Plus it deals major damage to their agent, and that wasn't even a critical hit. My agent's turn is going to be pretty typical. It starts with a short fuse. Next I'm going to use the Neurotrope, and then I need to try to finish off their agent. The main reason for that is because you don't know if he's going to remove all your buffs. I would really hate to see the Neurotrope be wasted, so let's try to knock out that agent with the Hand of Apocalypse. As long as it lands, we'll be fine. Okay, with him down, I'm going to use a Brawl on Havoc. I'd hate to see him proc an Uncanny Coordination. Rather than risk it, I'll just go ahead and take him out now, and then we'll only have Magneto to deal with. Oh, and it looks like Witty Retort and On Guard both proc. And the enemy is going to use Graviton Well, so he's about to get counterattacked by all three heroes. That's definitely going to be it for this battle, so that was a pretty short one. Since it was so short, we'll be doing one more battle, and then that'll be the final one of the video. On this one I missed out on Quicksilver's footage, but you can see he targeted Fandral, and then I believe he did a tag team. By the way, Quicksilver seems to hate Fandral, he attacks him every single time. But this is against another pretty worthy opponent. He has 60k health on his agent. Our very first hit is protected against, but it still does major damage against our agent. Captain Marvel is an absolute beast. Now with my agent's turn, you know the routine, but once again we have an agent that's close to death. It wouldn't even matter if he has an Orfrost Mace or a Barrow Guard or anything like that. No matter what, we're going to hit him with the Hand of Apocalypse, and it does have a Brutal Strike. That means that the damage cannot be prevented by resurrection effects. That goes for Nico or Deadpool or any other character that has a res. Mega, it's time to meet the Reaper. And just like that, it's 3 on 2. This time Fandral does have Rally, so we're going to use On Guard as a quick action. Next, I'm actually going to use his Elixir of Recovery. Truthfully, one of the reasons for this is because of that time displacement that just happened. So instead of risking the blast from the past, we'll just raise a glass and restore some health. This ability also gives disengage to our entire team. This buff says taking reduced damage from counter and follow-up attacks, but does not stack with similar effects. This sounds like it'll come in pretty handy against characters like War Machine and Quicksilver. It just so happens that we're fighting both of them. Now with Captain Marvel, I'm going to hit War Machine with a Brawl. It does a lot of damage, but he's still going to get to attack. I doubt that this Riposte is going to do enough damage. But he will depower War Machine, so he won't place any debuffs. Alright, so it looks like he's going to use Repulsor Ray, and Captain Marvel will take it. The next attack is absorbed and actually heals her. And by the way, she's going to be healed by his third attack as well. So yeah, Captain Marvel basically tells energy attackers, "Please sir, I want some more." And then she knocks him out and gives our team Rally. With my agent, I'll use the Light Fantastic as a quick action, and then I'll try to set it up so Fandral can finish off Quicksilver. We're definitely coming to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed our first look at Fandral in PvP. He's only at a level 9, but he's pretty fun to use. Like I said, the next team up will be with Union Jack, so please stay tuned for that one. Lastly, I want to thank you all for watching, and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck and take care.